máa kí gbogbo wa pé a máa tún káàárọ̀ àkú ilẹ̀ yìí o. Àwa tá dẹ̀ wà ní ìlú òyìnbó àkú òtútù. Mo kí wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí pé ṣàlàáfíà la wà. Mo kí wa pẹ̀lú Elédùmarè pé káàbọ̀ ẹ bá pín ètò bẹ bá ṣe ń wọlé. Èní ni a máa jẹ́ 17 Koikimedia live. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún gbọ́ kí ni latest update tó ń bọ̀ láti ìlú Ìbàdàn níbi tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ńlá ti ṣẹlẹ̀ lánàá. Ọba Elédùmarè kó dákun kó bá wa dáàbò bo àwọn tó ṣì wà láyé, àwọn tó dẹ̀ ti lọ. Ọba Elédùmarè kó forí jì wọ́n. Ẹ bá wa pín ètò torí pé kí ni tẹ bá pín náà ni ẹlòmíì máa mọ̀ pátí wà on. Update láti ìlú Ìbàdàn, ṣé bọ́ǹbù ni àbí illegal mining? Gẹ́gẹ́ bí gómìnà ṣe sọ ní alẹ́ àná pé illegal mining ni o, àwọn dẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣe investigation lé lórí. Hey, illegal mining ní residential area, ǹjẹ́ àti wá èmọ̀ báyìí gẹ́gẹ́ bí a ti ṣe ń pariwo ní gbogbo ìgbà. Kọba Elédùmarè kó má jọ́ kó dákun. Ojoojúmọ́ la kókó ń jáde tá à ń pariwo tá à ń kéde fáwọn èèyàn wa nílé. Wọ́n ti sọ wá lẹ́nu. Mo ní mi wà 6,000 kilometers àmọ́ ilé nílé a máa jẹ́ even though tá a bá lè wá nísìn torí pé fún ìdíkan àbí ìdíkejì. Ìlú Ìbàdàn ni àwọn ọmọ wa ti wà tí wọ́n ti máa fún wa ní update láìpẹ́ yìí. A ti gbé wọn láti Èkó, èyí tó ń bẹ nílùú Ìbàdàn gbogbo wọn ti wà ní site. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ kílẹ̀ yìí náà ti gbọ́? Òun ni ìkéde tí a tún mú wá láàárọ̀ yìí. Ṣé oògùn olóró ni àbí illegal mining? Àti pé àwọn wo ló ń ṣe illegal mining yẹn? Ṣáwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ni àbáwọn ẹ̀yà míì? Kí ni illegal mining ṣe wá dé àdúgbò tó di pé ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ìlú Ìbàdàn lánàá ó ní agbára, ó kì mí síbẹ̀. Kọba Elédùmarè kó jọ̀ọ́ kó dákun. Mo ń sọ fún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá pé ǹjẹ́ àti wọ one chance nínú Nàìjíríà? Kí ni ẹ̀yin rò pẹ̀lú tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní àná àti pé kílẹ̀ ń gbọ́ ládùúgbò yín? Ìlú wo lẹ́yìn ti wà tí ẹ ti gbọ́ pé lánàá explosion ṣẹlẹ̀ nílùú Ìbàdàn? A máa ń bẹ Elédùmarè kó má jẹ́ kí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá di in tí a máa sọ pé báwo ló ṣe wá rí báyìí. Ìdí kan táwa ṣe ń sọ pé ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nílé in tó ń báyàn nínú jẹ́ lójoojúmọ́ ni. Kí ló dé taláṣẹ? Àti pé kí lọ̀nà àbáyọ? Kí ni ọ̀nà àbáyọ? Kí lẹ̀yin rò pé ọ̀nà àbáyọ? Òun ni ìbéèrè tí mò ń bi wá láàárọ̀ yìí. What is the way out? Torí ta bá wí ta bá fọ̀n, ẹ sọ pé ìlú òyìnbó la wà pé ká gbẹ́nu dákẹ́. Àmọ́ ẹ ti gbàgbé pé àwa náà wà lára àwọn tó ń fowó ránṣẹ́ sílé, so a ní say, a ní right. Torí diaspora tó ń send owó láti abroad tó fi ránṣẹ́ sílé, òun náà ní right láti sọ̀rọ̀ nìkan tó ń lọ nílé. Even though for many years wọ́n tẹ̀ jẹ́ ká dìbò anyway, wọ́n ti fi kó wa lómi ọbẹ̀ jẹ. Wọ́n allow diaspora voting, àmọ́ wọ́n láìkọ́ máa gbowó lọ́wọ́ wa. Oríṣiríṣi owó náà lákúkú fi ránṣẹ́ sílé fún different purpose and different reasons. Ẹ bá wa pín ètò bẹ́ ṣe ń wọlé ẹjọ́. Ọláyọmí Kóìkì lèmi ń jẹ́ tí gbogbo yín mọ̀ sí Koikimedia. Mo ti bá àwọn ọmọ wa sọ̀rọ̀ nísàlẹ̀ àti wo ohun tó ń lọ, gbogbo wa náà là ń wo ohun tó ń lọ. Ẹni tó bá náà wọ̀n mọ́ tó ń lọ rọ́ ló pa. A ti gbé àwọn èèyàn dìde lọ́tún lósì látèkó láti ìlú Ìbàdàn. Àwọn èèyàn dìde lọ́tún lósì àwọn ọmọ wa ti wà live náà ní site, mo lè confirm yẹn fún yín pé wọ́n ti go live ní different platform. Mo ti ní kó jáde ká mọ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gan, ta láṣẹ, kí lẹ̀ ṣẹ wa, ẹ bá wa pín ètò, ẹ pè àwọn èèyàn wọlé. Ta láṣẹ, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan, òun ní béèrè tá ń béèrè. Àwọn tó wà nínú ilé tó ń ṣe TikTok lánàá nígbà tí wọ́n ní ọmọdé ò mọ ògùn ó ń pè lẹ́fọ̀ọ́, mo ń sọ lójúmọ́ pé nílẹ̀ Yorùbá wa ìjà àti wọ one chance, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ní àsí ní one chance, àmọ́ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ó ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àtúnṣe tá gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe sí. À ń pariwo lójoojúmọ́, à ń fẹ̀ fún, àwọn kan ti sọ wá lẹ́nu, kódà wọ́n ní àtẹ̀ níṣẹ́ wọ́n ní àníṣẹ́, mo ní dá bẹ́ẹ̀, at least ẹni tó níṣẹ́ tó ń jáde tó ń fi ẹ̀dùn ọkàn ẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Yorùbá tó ń bẹ ní òtútù tó ń mú, ó kọjá bẹ́ẹ̀. Àmọ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan a máa ń like so that kákọ̀ fi feel fresh. Kí lẹ̀yin ń gbọ́, kí lẹ̀yin ti rí lórí tí gómìnà sọ, gbogbo tí gómìnà Ṣèyí Mákindé, ìyẹn gọ́vnà Ìbàdàn àbí Ọ̀yọ́ state rather, in tí gómìnà sọ ni pé àwọn ti débí báyìí o, in tí investigation sọ fún wa òun ni pé illegal mining ni wọ́n ń ṣe níbẹ̀. Illegal mining kẹ̀, tẹ́túmọ̀ pé náà kan jó ní Àbújá, àbẹ́ẹ̀ tí gbọ́ yẹn náà ní IC World, iná jó l'Àbújá náà. Kí lọ̀rọ̀ ogun náà ṣe wá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà? Kí ló dé tí à ń gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ogun iná, ogun iná? Ọlọ́run ọba Elédùmarè tó dálẹ̀ Yorùbá ó kúkú dáadáa, àmọ́ àwọn olóṣèlú, àwọn olè, àwọn jẹgúrújẹrá, àwọn tí wọ́n nífẹ̀ẹ́ mẹ̀kúnnù, àwọn tó jẹ́ pé ìfẹ́ mẹ̀kúnnù ó ti kúrò ní ara wọn. Tá bá ń sọ pé ìfẹ́ mẹ̀kúnnù, àwọn olóṣèlú yín kò sífẹ́ kankan, torí pé tífẹ́ bá wà a máa rí ìgbésẹ̀ tó ń gbé láti over 63 years. Àwọn military ṣe tiwọn, àwọn olóṣèlú náà dé, àwọn náà sọ pé àwọn náà máa wá ṣe táwọn lè ṣe láti 1999. What does it take? Nígbà tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀, within 10 minutes maximum, ó jẹ́ kí fire brigade, ó jẹ́ kí ambulance, ó jẹ́ kí gbogbo nǹkan, they are meant to get there, but unfortunately tá bá sọ ẹ máa fi ọwọ́, ẹ máa fi point the finger. I'm not here to, to bring anybody down, but it's just a reflection that for 63 years èmi á sì blame ẹ lórí pé we are in a wrong country at the wrong time, because Nigeria is never a country. I live in this country that decided what would be the future of that continent. Ìlú yìí ló make Nigeria. Ìlú yìí tá ń pè ní United Kingdom, àwọn gangan ló make Nigeria. They are the one behind the word Nigeria. But when we are here talking, many of you, not any understanding. It seems that you are thinking that these individuals are attacking the government. The purpose of a citizen is to attack the government, because the job of the government is a responsibility that they want to go and serve the people. I am asking you, do you think that Oyo State, as at yesterday, have served the people? Yes, the governor was on the site, but the response was very, very slow. We saw human beings, citizens, called Nigerians, being moved in a very truck, and people were even taking the pictures. Some of us have even posted it, because that is we have now turned abnormality, we've turned it to normality. And when we are here talking, some of you are pointing finger in our eyes, because your understanding is that we hate the government of APC, we hate the government of PDP. It does not matter. We need to be careful when we are putting those nasty comments. You think those comments will bring people like us down? You think your utterances, that pointing finger, and all these your utterances. I am 6,000 kilometers. If there was a gas explosion or there was an explosion, as we are being told now, because now we need to talk about what we have been told. So it is not a bomb explosion, but it is an illegal mining. Illegal mining took place in a residential area. And there's no intelligence that could detect until there was an explosion. And 500 meters from where the illegal mining was, because that is exactly what we are told now. So we are being told that it is an illegal mining. So illegal mining has now affected Alan Kondini, my brother. Nigerian citizen didn't understand how government is run. Well, thank you so much. But we will explain to them. We will bring it down to the way that they will understand. I will speak the broken English. I will speak the Queen's English. I will speak the little Yoruba tí mo gbọ́. Yoruba mi lè má dá bí ẹ ṣe fẹ́ jẹ́ kẹ́ máa gbọ́. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn tó ti wà ní on the side. Mo rí bàbá wa Oríyọmí Hamzat ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun. Mo rí Punch, mo rí BBC. And everybody is bringing phone, which we do. And then after everybody goes back home, no review, no panel, no committee, and everything goes quiet after 6 months maximum. So we have now turned a situation where we don't ask questions, we don't hold those responsible, we don't even tell people to resign. By now, somebody should have been resigning, but there was a bomb in Kaduna, and that bomb eventually led to the multiple numbers of innocent Nigerians that died. Nobody was resigning. Nobody has left. Do you believe that it was... The question is, do you believe it was an illegal mining? That is the question. I need to go upstairs or downstairs or up in the south and make a tea because I can feel the cold. But I just want to be outside because already people are also feeling the heat in Nigeria while we are feeling the cold. Some of you even say, come back home. Is that not what you normally tell me? Yami Yabo, keep the comment coming. I'm going to be reading it. One Tinubu armed his fellow Yoruba citizen instead of yelling. He was in Imo State yesterday. And Imo said, Moki Babawa Fab, good morning, good afternoon. Moki Bugoyi, Mofitele Dumariki. Like I said yesterday, let me first appreciate, I think, three people that says we should have our team making their way to Ibadan. They sent us little donation. That donation, I moved somebody from Lagos State as quickly as possible. I've moved 2 people from Ibadan, and they're currently working, and already all our team around the state are also asking questions. If you know what, sorry, social media, so that I can capture as many of you and ask the question. So the Koikimedia team will be operating within the next few hours in different states. Some of them will be live, some of them will be recording. When you come across it, please do share. But the most important thing is we need you to fund this platform. Fund it so that we can be able to give you exactly what you need to know. The question is it an illegal mining? That is the first question, and I want people to call in as well. And I'm taking the comment as well. Mr. Matthew say their agenda is not how to manage the citizens of the state. They are there to acquire the wealth for themselves. Thank you so much. Keep the comment coming, and some of your comments I might be pinning it as well. But like I said, I am not here to bring Seyi Makinde down, but I am here to question him. You question the governors, you question your House of Rep, your senators, your local government chairman. That is the job of the citizen, even if you disagree in the breakup of Nigeria. It's just as simple as that. Even if you disagree for us to dissolve Nigeria, break Nigeria, you still have the right as the citizens of the fake country called Nigeria so that you can have a better life. Look, children making their way to school. It is just coming up to 8:48. I bet if I see any children in the next 20 minutes walking like this, that means that they have an appointment. It could be a dentist appointment, a doctor appointment, a consultant appointment, or sometime they are just going to get their passport ready for the traveling in summer and Christmas. Account number, we had about 50,000 yesterday, but I can tell you that it has done a lot of work. I don't do small stuff for my team. We do huge data for them because they have to be on the site for the whole day. Somebody have traveled from Lagos, Otigbiralati, as early as before 6 o'clock and is already in Ibadan. Ounletiri video Tautishi Lati, the site of the Domino Pizza. I pray for the family that have lost individuals in this tragedy, because it's a tragedy. Illegal mining in a residential area. I'm lost there. So now, yesterday, we said it was gas explosion. So we have ruled that out as at the program we had about almost 11 o'clock last night. We ruled that out as quickly as possible. As I was completing the program last night, I picked up from Seyi Makinde, the governor of Oyo State, saying that it is an illegal mining. Mokib Yawa Olori Ayodeji. It's a bit cold, but that's okay. I'm still putting on my, I had everything on. My thermal wears at the bottom. I'm still in my PJ, as you can see there. And it's a beautiful weather in London, but the only difference is that but when you dress warm, and all I need to go and do now is to get a tea to keep me going. Let me see if I can get Bishop Adesina to speak to us. Okay, my internet is off. Let me turn it on. So please, Tebafe, donate. Even if you don't want to donate, share the program, invite somebody. Even if you hate me, I know we don't expect everybody to like us. Good morning, Mr. Ajayi Olusegun, my brother, Otojometa, Shalafia. Happy New Year. If you're new to this platform, my job is to educate you and dissolve Nigeria. It might not lead to fighting. It might still lead to be a roundtable discussion. But the question is, Nigeria is still ongoing. What is the future of a Nigerian? I heard Bola Tinubu say Nigeria has been destroyed for 40 years. We don't agree with him or disagree with him. We know that Nigeria has been destroyed from the foundation. Mokiba Boye Joseph, good morning and welcome. So let me see if I can get Bishop. I need to get my speaker. We see how far we can do. And then, like I said, I am monitoring the situation on the ground. We need mobile phones. And look, I have bought and I keep buying. Nigeria is a messed up country. The way media use the phone on the ground, that means that there will always be need for that phone to be changed frequently, the charging port, and some other issues. So one of my team is having problems with his own phone, but like I said, we already have 3 Koikimedia team presently in Ibadan as I speak to you right now. And like I said, the others are working in different states. Good morning, Miss Etsy's Jesme Blessing, and welcome to everyone. And I'm trying to speak a bit of English so that we can speak to our international audience on what is going on in Nigeria. Alaja Sherifa Agbabiaka, good morning to you. Moki, Professor Adebanja Kitoye. Chief Igbowo has sent me some message again this morning regarding what is happening in Ibadan, some videos. Like I said, we are all concerned Omo Yoruba, because this, even if it's not happening in Yoruba land, we should still be concerned. Are you concerned? Should we be worried? Mukiyami Fumilola Tony Koka. Good morning, Mr. Ola. If you say good morning, I will definitely greet you back. Mr. Busari, good morning. Mr. Adeleke, Beshen Wole Ekwe. What is going on in Nigeria? What do we need to do? What is the plan? Are you concerned? Triple DRS all the way in Woolwich, Mokiyi. Many of our children are making their way to school. Like I said, by 9 o'clock, Koda Omotoba late. Do you know that the moment your son or your daughter doesn't get to school at the exact time, in the next 10 minutes, you will get an email to indicate that your son is not in the school or they've run late. Adults. We get emails. So that shows that my son or your children are not in school. Is that the same way? Mukiyami Morufat, Omo Ayola, 23rd, we are coming down to Igbowo town for the burial of the late mother of Dr. Oloye Igbowo Osha. 23rd, Igbowo town. Hello, Rankara. It's going to be an interesting day, and we are looking forward to it. And as I say, please do not see any vision. Need the carry vision. The only vision is the weather should be good and the atmosphere should be okay, and everybody should have a good time, and we go back home. If you're a diaspora that is traveling, just plan the journey. If you need some kind of advice, let us know, and we will see what we can do. We need vehicles. So if Tabara on to place Koiki, I need at least 2 7 or 8-seater vehicle. If not, I'm allowed to rent it, and we need it for a whole week. So Tabara need moto nílé ẹ̀yin diaspora ẹ fọkàn yín balẹ̀. Á dá mọ́tò padà fún yín, Koiki ló ń sọ̀rọ̀. Ká kọ̀ lò fúnjọ́ yẹn, service ẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ pé ó need ká change the oil. Please, brother, can you show us the video of that incident? I can't, because as you can see, I am not using a live transmission from my software. I'm using a mobile phone. But if you go to my Facebook, no, I don't post anything on Facebook anymore because we stopped that. Any video that is not my original video, you will not see it on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. You will see as much of videos on Twitter, and probably some little bit on Instagram. So TikTok took us down because they don't like the truth, and I'm not ready to go back on TikTok. Fulani terrorists are on TikTok, but TikTok doesn't want Koikimedia to be there. They keep complaining about social community standards. So I don't post anything. Thank you so much, Mr. Deleke Adebayo. So any videos, go on Koikimedia on Twitter, even though it's no longer Twitter, it's called X. For now, we are still live, and I want to take your calls. I'm ready to be in the code and satisfy you. But again, if you get a little bit more cold, I'll run into my house. But for now, I'm still okay. I just think I can do. But I don't want to leave you. If not, I'm just going to play something while I go downstairs for a few minutes, because I am the only one at home. My wife is not here to help me with the tea. Once again, go on my website and my Twitter, and you will find all the videos. Every videos, apart from, even Twitter allows us to post anything that is graphic, but Facebook is a very nasty platform, and I've been shadow banned. That is why we are not getting traffic on the Facebook anymore. Some 3 years ago, Facebook didn't realize that I am now an activist. I've changed from what I used to do. So the moment they realized that, they started cutting. I saw Lai Mohammed yesterday with Buhari, say Baba, bomb bastard. So good morning, Monkey Bugua. Don't be distracted by the enemies of progress. Oh yeah, definitely we will not. Good morning. Keep the comment coming, Mr. Razak Abiodun. My question is, Moki Grandma Felicia, and those of you on the Instagram and all the platforms as well, do you think or believe what we have been told so far, that it is not a gas explosion, it is not a bomb explosion, but it is an illegal mining? What does that mean to a layman? Mr. Timothy Adegumoki, wherever you're watching me, from Asia, from India, from Bangladesh, from South Korea, from North Korea. Yes, we have people watching us from North Korea. Kim Jong-un, the tough man, from Israel, from Jerusalem, from Palestine. 25,000 innocent lives have been killed in Palestine. Unbelievable. And we can see death every day. They will just show people that have died, they'll bury them with the white coffin, and that goes on and on. Yesterday, somebody was telling us it is Moki, Mr. Kenso, Mokini Lorin. There's also problem brewing up in Kwara State. There's a lot of problem going on in Nigeria. This morning at about 4 a.m., IC ward in Abuja was also on fire. It took some time before the fire brigade got there, but eventually they got there. Is Nigeria really prepared as a country? What do you think? Do you feel that Nigeria as a country is prepared for us as citizens? Because, I mean, sometimes, when you stay outside like this, you are like, how did they prepare for me? I came here 20-something years ago. I'm sure a lot of you know that now. And since then, there's been a lot of adjustment, improvement. What I saw 25 years ago, they've done a lot of changes. Definitely. If anybody is not thinking about Yoruba Nation, I don't know what you're thinking about. If you're not thinking about Biafra, I don't know what you're thinking about. If you're not thinking about Arewa, Middle Belt, look, even if Nigeria split into 10 countries, some of you also say that there will still be problems. There will always be problems, but we are not the same. We can live together as neighbors. but we are not one. Mr. Smart, on money, he said, right on, Mr. Koiki, we are with you. Yoruba Nation not going back. Even some say Yoruba Nation is a fraud. Some say it is never going to happen. We are not here to argue, but we have already started the movement. We are campaigners. We are not agitators. Emma word in agitators. We are campaigners. It is 2024. It is 17th, and the time check right now is saying almost 2 minutes before 9 a.m. The street becomes quieter. More sound. You can never see children. You will see adults either going to work or making back their way to work or going to lecture, but you will not see children right now. I can count how many people right now I can see. There's a lot of vehicle. Further down there, I could see a security vehicle, not the police, but sometimes those ones that come inside. I want to mind people lock back. So if you're not careful, they kind of put their vehicle like a police vehicle, but it's not. It's just a normal security. They do a lot of checkpoint as well. There's crime everywhere around the world. What is the solution? Mr. Timothy Adigoni, we are not one. Only solution is break up. But many Nigerians do not want Nigeria to break because we are playing football in AFCON. Do you know that we can have the Biafra team going there? We can have the Yoruba team, the Arewa, the Middle Belt. At least the 4 nations can pull out of Nigeria, just like England, Wales, and Scotland. What is the way forward? What is the way out? Do we just come out and talk like they've been talking for the last 23 years? Moki Olanikpekun, wealthy the plenty. We say we are not one, some say we are one. Mr. Koiki, please, this weather is too cold for you. What you are wearing, no? Eile Robert, mo wele, mo watama we, gbogbo eni mo wo sisale. And I got my feet, you can see me, my shoe, and with my socks, definitely, you know, and I got my head all covered up. So I don't come out, and my hands is in my pocket. You know, when I first got to this country, man, wonder, every time people put in, look, I can see that people put their hand in the pocket, they're walking like that. I thought it's a fashion. There is no force in hell that is strong enough to stop Yoruba Nation. We are all tired of one Nigeria. Later, I realized that it's because of the weather. That is why people put their hands in the pocket all the time in Europe. Every time you see people like that, walking like that, like robots. Making an hear this one. I saw a girl yesterday on Twitter. She was lamenting. She just got to UK. She said, how can I meet this beautiful girl, this beautiful woman? They walk on the street of London. Nobody, they toast her. She said nobody get time for her. I said, hey, this is what they call Europe. He said in Nigeria, they would only do hello, but now UK we dey. Now UK, nobody they look at. So she said, if you get one wife, you get a boyfriend, hold on very well, because for this weather, you go tire. So I was just laughing when I saw that video. Joke aside. Once again, this is Koikimedia, just giving us some update that we know so far from Ibadan. What the governor is saying, and I'm going in accordance, you see, somebody don't laugh there. Yo, I'm serious. The video is on, I didn't repost it, but I saw it. I'm sure some of you have seen it as well. You know, social media, things go viral. I think it was on either Insta blog or whatever they call themselves on Instagram. Get any work. Only cause any wonder. Nobody they call her. Say this they call you this place at Europe. You know. So she said maybe people go Shiloh. Maybe you go find your husband or girlfriend for Shiloh. Because nobody's calling her. She said everybody's busy, everybody's working. Moki Bale Dada Norodin Ekabosa Moki. Mr. Allah said Nigeria is not one country, so we need Yoruba Nation Odudu Agbe. Wow, definitely. Welcome to the program. Once again, let me read this comment out. Yaminiki Adenikeni, may real Yoruba people stand up to fight for their life because government and the others have nothing to offer. Okay? Keep the comment coming. Triple R said, you don't expect them to come out to tell the world the truth. We will never know what actually happened yesterday. After 1 week, we will not hear anything again. Bam! That's the fact. After 1 week, prophetic Rufus mo fi tẹlẹ́dùmarè kí yín mo kí gbogbo àwọn bàbá wa nínú Olúwa. What is going on in Nigeria? Should we be concerned, or should we just say ọba Elédùmarè á bá wa ṣe? Bàbá mi Falana Muyiwa say Yoruba nation is the last hope of the common man. Victor Obina was with me yesterday. Say break up Nigeria now to save lives. You will see innocent Nigerians that will move like no sympathy for the dead, no sympathy for the humans. What is going on in Nigeria? What do we need to do? How soon do we need to do it? I saw Showore say let's do revolution. People say no. Atiku is already do you know Atiku is already planning for 2027 with Peter Obi and Kwankwaso, Frank Dudu Mokinyi. If you want to support us, let us find out. We will give you the right information how you can donate. Look, it is better for me to continue to say that so that we can be able to perform our task as a media. The little that we sent yesterday is making a big impact today, because if we don't have that, that means we can't do anything from Ibadan. You probably rely on BBC and Punch and some other news, but what about those of you that are followers and fans of Koikimedia? Baba Timothy Sokwe, we don't know what to do again. Oh, this country has no future. Killing every day, bombs. Yeah, they say no be bombo. I go. They say no be bombo. They say na illegal mining. So let us be very careful. Seyi Makinde, the governor, engineer Seyi Makinde. I should put engineer there. Engineer Seyi Makinde sọ pé kò kí ṣe bomb. Majority say they are not cowards. Mentality liberated. We should focus more on re-education. Yes, I totally agree that. And that is exactly what we are doing. Because many people are confused. Where will I put my house? You know, people are asking, what happened to my money if Nigeria breaks up? What happened to my house if you break up Nigeria? Even those that are working right now are saying, what happened to my pension? What happened to my pension? Koikimedia dawala leo. Mo ti wà ní old age o. Mo fẹ́ gba pension o. Even though they are not going to get that pension o. Because that pension is not guaranteed. I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. Even though that pension is not guaranteed, I can still see two children with their mother walking towards the closest school, which is a walking distance. Every household in Europe, or should I say in UK, your children should not be walking to school more than 20 minutes, maximum 15 minutes from your house. So I'll give an example. If you have children, your children is expected and one more gbogbo wákàtí tó máa fi rìn dé school kò gbọdọ̀ tó 15 minutes. So they expect you to children are living. Is that the same thing in Nigeria? Moki ask God, wani akojumo beni. Baba mi Rufus, what if he message sita wani white lion, Yoruba is gone. Let Yoruba take the bull by the horn. They are great catastrophic everywhere. I was listening to a group voice yesterday say, Yoruba, we are not ready. We are not ready. We talk. No action, no this, no that. And I totally agree. Frank Dudu say, exit Nigeria to save lives, Yoruba nation now. How many people will support us this morning? We still need your support. We need your support. Let's raise some money again this morning so that we can be able to do much more of our activities. My neighbor is just going out, locking the door, no burglary proof, just one key. I make sure that when he's away, I also make sure that we keep an eye. How you doing? Have a great day. Where are you going now? Heading to work? Have a nice day. I'm telling you, heading to work. It's going to work. So right now, that means if I see anything pranky, somebody trying to, I just say, Olopa, I can see something here and they are here. Look, Nigeria has what it takes to have built a country. Even if we are still going to ask for the dissolution, but unfortunately, all the money that Nigeria made was not used properly. Bola Tinubu said the same thing in Imo State just 2 days ago. that for 40 years, only few people were sinking or drinking the subsidy. They were rich. They have security. They go in big cars. They drive at least about 5 cars that goes with them. They have money in their boots. These are the people that Bola Tinubu talked about. What about himself? I'm sure he is also involved, but he's probably now the president. I saw Buhari yesterday. Buhari was not happy. How many people saw the video at the book launch? Look at the way Buhari, they look Tinubu say, Oloshi Yoruba man, look at him. He don't rig the election. Amadibo, Amawole, Bades, Nikon. Can you see the body language of Buhari, dead or alive? How many of you look at the body language of Buhari yesterday during the book launch on their way out when Tinubu was making his way into the vehicle? You know, Buhari was there like that. The same Buhari, Mokiyawa Fumilayo, Ajiroba, Salami, Mofitawato, Darukoyin, Bank Metoyi, Kilode, support, like, to Peto, Fumalowo, no, I just want to stay outside and feel the energy of the mass creator. I told you this year na fireball everywhere. Iran, fireball everywhere. Yesterday in Nigeria, fireball, Abuja and Ibadan, and also Delta. There was another explosion in Delta. That one was somebody was using a gas to power the generator or something like that. Accident happened. Shit happened. But how do we make sure that we are prepared for the emergency? There will always be crisis. There will always be havoc. There will always be things that, but we need a government that is prepared for everything. I'm asking again this morning on all the platforms. I have 5 mobile phones, 2 YouTube channel, 1 Facebook, 1 Instagram, 2 Instagram, Koikimedia Instagram and OLAYOMI KOIKI. We are not on a full broadcast, but we are still live on 5 different channels simultaneously. We are trying our best to enlighten and educate people. Queen Momo Omolara Ekabo Soreto. But Nigerians seems to be very difficult people. They are expecting Davido to tell them that Nigeria is not going to work. They're expecting Burna Boy to come and tell them Nigeria is not going to work. They're expecting Tiwa Savage. They're expecting the church, the mosque. But everybody knows that Nigeria is not working. And the future is now becoming blink on a daily basis. Tinubu says he's going to do everything possibly best to make sure that Japa will reduce. Yes, you are right. Buhari is not happy. Yes. No, you can say Buhari's body language. He was not smiling. Evil man. He created proxies. He created havoc. Yet, Femi Adesina will defend him. What do you expect? Same. Femi Adesina defending nonsense. So, once again, it is just a quick update. I'll be monitoring the situation. Muki Iyawa Sekinat. Good morning to you, man. I know some of you are like, Koiki, but Yoruba Nation. They are doing awareness as far as I'm concerned. Rugi Giant, Egbomidada Muki, Okpadeji David Ayola Muki, Mr. Oluwa Joketola, Momiwa Mukima, Shalafiala, Muki Banton Shishek NHS, and we have to lose NHS, what to lose Shishe, I want to Shishe in London on the ground. Muki when you babas and your sisters meet and Dino, and make a whole America, Fuko Kilo Kilo Shelle, and they were in the UK. Jokes apart, we love what we do. This is what I do for a living. I am a freelance journalist. Like I said, we are trying our best with the little resources that we have. Prince Adeoye Wasiwani, good morning, comrade. When some of you ask Koiki, Tabagba Yoruba Nation, check on shade the same and one politician I don't want us to think in that direction. The moment we even bring down the 1999 Constitution, the politicians will have less power. Mukibabami Ayodeji Ajayi. If I haven't mentioned your name, don't get it twisted. It's just that sometimes, you know, we miss your name, or maybe you're not commenting. You are those silent listeners. If you go to Koikimedia, especially I call her Dagboru woman. I call her bomb bastard. That Dukbonitiri. She's a scammer. Elokosile in 17. Right? Etukosegbe Koiki oniro ni yen sebo ni Dukbonitiri oni gbe adele wole, kò ní gbé adele wole lọ́dún. Mo sọ fún yín last year. 419 woman ìyá yẹn. Queen Momo sọ pé, but these people are not listening. They are not listening because a lecturer does not expect all their students to listen. At least ẹ̀yin kan tí bá wa listen. Àwọn kan listen. Wọ́n ní Koiki irọ́ ló pa oníhùngbé Yorùbá Nation bọ̀. Ìwà àti Igboho àti Baba Akintoye. Because they know I was the forefront burner of this movement. Ṣé fẹ́ ká gbébọn síta ká máa pa àwọn èèyàn wa ni nígbà election. Àwọn ò ṣe yẹn. But we saw the NURT. I don't have to mention the names. We saw the APC people that say àwọn kan ò ní dìbò l'Ékòó. Ìyá mi Queen Momo ní Dagboru woman. That woman is a Dagboru woman. Write today's date. Save it. You still love Ife. Ṣé lè fẹ́ lẹ́wà ẹ bá ń kí kábíyèsí Ọ̀jájá the second. Ọọ̀ni of Ife. Òrìṣà. Bàbá mi kàn ṣe fàájì káàkiri ni mo tún rí wọn ní Imo State. Kí ló dé tá a rí Sultan of Sokoto ní Imo State? Why is it that only Ọọ̀ni of Ife ló máa ń gbé káàkiri? Is it for propaganda? Is it for something to keep us like Nigeria is working? Because each time Ọọ̀ni goes out, we see that it's a new 21st century king. He sometimes shake people's hand. He sometimes say, you know, Ọba tó ní tẹ̀rí gangan ni wọ́n. But kí ló dé tá a kì í rí Sultan of Sokoto like that? Why is Sultan of Sokoto not traveling the same way Ọọ̀ni goes to party, he goes to events and occasion? Ṣé Sultan of Sokoto wà ní Imo State níjẹta? I didn't see Sultan of Sokoto. I might be wrong. About if in the comment section. I think Ọọ̀ni is the 21st century Oba, so we got to see him all the time. But Alen Kondeni is a party king. No, he's not a party king. Maybe he's just presenting our culture to wherever he goes, so they can know that this is Ọọ̀ni of Ife. Mokiyami Abike Omotayo. Dagboru woman. There's a woman called Dukbonitiri. Write today's date down. There is no interim government coming anywhere. All that is a scam. Scam. You see, there are some scam. Look, even if I'm the one scamming you, along the line, Koiki àti Igboho scammer ni ime. Ọmọ bo ṣe ojú bobo ẹnu ẹ dùn gan. Wo bó ṣe máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú confidence, but scammer ni. But ṣé Yorùbá Nation, have we pushed the message? Yes. Ṣé tí a bá sọ̀rọ̀, ṣé government ń gbọ́? Yes. Ṣé tí Igboho bá jáde nísìn, ṣé government máa respond padà sí? Yes. Ṣé tí Dukbonitiri bá sọ̀rọ̀, ṣé government respond sí? Ẹ ronú now. I like the way Baba Ekiti explained this. I don't want to talk about Dukbonitiri anymore, but we still have to mention her because she was one of the women that destroyed this movement. Some of you will never know. Ìtàn máa rántí gbogbo wa. She has, look, 2022. She's still talking about 2022. Do you know that they've changed the name again? Hey, Timo. She's no longer using Ominira 2022. She's now using Democratic Republic of Yoruba. And the 419 say, if you're looking for real 419, that woman is a 419. 419. You see, now I realize why my grandmother, may her soul rest in peace. I was watching a video this morning. I'm going to go back to that. And the woman was transcending away from the life. She was on the bed. Oyiboni, when recorded, she was talking. She said, I'm going to heaven. I love you. I love you. Hello, Jane. I love you. And all of a sudden, look, even if we are telling you lies about Yoruba Nation, for the fact that we have put the message out and we are consistent, and the challenge is that what is the next move? Koiki, okay, kill it the next move. How do we want to get it? That was where we are before. Until this woman came. No, I'm not cold. Look, I have double layer. This is 1, okay? This is 2, and this one is very heavy. Ele gongoni idon like a Tinubu na idon. Chakaba, mo baba ro pori lọ́wọ́ mo ti wo tán. bàbá àròpọ̀rẹ́ ayọ̀ báwo ló ṣe máa ń èmi bàbá àròpọ̀rẹ́ ayọ̀ mi kún or something like that, you know. We are under siege ní headline yẹn ẹ lọ wò èmi náà wò lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. I watch everybody's video when I'm not doing mine, but I also watch a lot of international news. So let's come back. Hey, His Royal Highness but ìyá mi Ìyábọ̀ Fádéré, ṣé mo pronounce orúkọ yẹn dáadáa? Fádérera. His Royal Highness tẹ́ bá ti rí HRM kò ń ṣe jókòó lè jẹ́ ìyàwó ọba ni wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀. Mo rí yín mọ́mí ẹ̀ ṣe bọ̀ ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò wa. Ẹ bá ń kí àwọn kábíyèsí náà. Àwọn kábíyèsí kan máa ń wò wá náà tó máa ń wà lábẹ́lẹ̀. Ṣé rí tí Dúpẹ́ ṣe ni pé Dúpẹ́ Onítìrí yẹn, she knew that we are serious. We are not the Afẹ́nifẹ́re. We are not those kind of politicians that they can come and coerce. Ìmọ́lẹ̀ Yorùbá mo kí ẹ bẹ̀. Ẹ káàárọ̀ mọ́ mi mo kí tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ mo kí kí mà. Ẹ bá ń kí àwọn kábíyèsí. Ẹ bá ń kí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ olórí. Àwọn prince and princess. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá sì máa dùn. Wàláì tàláì símọ́ bí láì. A máa jèrè ẹ̀, but we just need to keep the pressure going. So what Dúpẹ́ did was, she was a very smart woman. She saw things from behind the scene. Strategy lòun náà, she's a strategist. She knew that if we continue the push, number one, whether we are going to declare our own or not, because people were arguing that Koiki, but you declare Yoruba nation. Yeah, you declare Yoruba nation. Look, let me come out and say this clearly. Today is just about mixtures, okay? If we declare, tí Baba Akintoye bá declare, let's put it this way. Tí Baba Akintoye tó bá jáde tó declare, ní at the point on you ma declare, àbí wọ́n ní declare. Tí a bá ṣì wà ní the same situation tá wà báyìí, kí lẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá máa sọ? Mo kí yàwá, mo rán Fọlọ́lá, Ṣọlá, mo fi tọ̀tọ̀ kí yín. Ẹ mọ̀ pé Yorùbá mi ò dá púpọ̀, so tí bá ń pronounce àwọn orúkọ yẹn, ẹ má bínú sí mi. Malizu, Malilze, good morning. What do you think will happen? Mo kí yá mi Ìyábọ̀ Sàlàkọ̀, mo kí yín. Mo kí sister mi náà Ṣọlá Sàlàkọ̀. Many of you don't know Ṣọlá Sàlàkọ̀. She was one of the engineers with Baba Akintoye tó kọ́kọ́ gbé wa lọ sí UNPO. Even though they almost destroyed the relationship between her and Baba Akintoye. It has always been like that. And Tinubu was behind most of these things as well. I'm telling you, Tinubu destroyed a lot of organization in Yoruba land. You can go and do your fact check. Ele o ṣe pé à ń try láti rubbish Tinubu. Iṣẹ́ ti ẹ̀ nìyẹn, ó mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀. Òun kọ́ ló máa wá jáde sọ fún yín. Ó ní àwọn tó máa lò nísàlẹ̀ láti lọ fi destroy it. He destroyed it. So, if Baba Akintoye has said, we have declared Yoruba nation now. And after that declaration, we are still running inside or underneath Nigeria as a government. Seyi Tinubu is still our governor. We still have police that is a Nigerian uniform. We still have Nigerian military in Nigerian uniform inside our territory. What do you think everyone will be saying? They will say, Omo, this one na scam. Koiki, Ṣé pé gbogbo ariwo tó pa yẹn. So it is better that we don't have it yet, and we have it when we can be able to defend the land. So when some of you say, Atigba Yoruba nation, Koiki shut up, àtẹ̀lé ẹ mọ́ wèrè, you are a stupid idiot. Ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ń gbọ́ wa, àfi máa bú èébú mọ́. Because you wonder why people are saying, Atigba country wa, Ọlọ́run ti bá wa gbà, àwa wà lórí social media, àwa ń pray, Ọlọ́run, àwọn governor yẹn, k'Ọlọ́run mú wọn kúrò. Kí governor kó kúrò lórí oyè. Kí House of Assembly kó kúrò. How? Báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ kúrò? No anarchy, no pressure from where Governor Masakuro in the state. How? 2022. Now, what to talk about Democratic Republic of Yoruba? Let's come back to Ibadan, the update from Ibadan. Like I said, there's a lot happening in Ibadan, which is the reason why we are out. But one thing is, Moki Mole Yoruba, brother Amina Moripowa on air. Tebatiri Watawa on live. Emabawa Akmi. It is important. It helps to get the message much faster and much quicker to different platforms as well. Yoruba campaigners are educating everyone whether Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, Ibibo, we have 250 different ethnic groups. We are not tribes, okay? The word tribes is what the British created to deceive us. There's nothing like tribes. Muki Baba mi Okikiola, Mr. Biodun, Mr. Debola, Adoni, Titus, Ijadun, Ola, Muki Antewa ni Lagos Island, Eyin ti Saleko, Eyin ti Dumota, Eyin ti Okegogon, Eyin ti Itagarawu. Brother mi komani Mr. Koiki, eba nki awon ti Itagarawu dada. Muki ni Lafiaji, Muki ni Jakonde Estate, Muki Lebute Meta, gbogbo Ekiti pátápátá, Ekiti parapọ̀, Muki yin. Mo pàdé wọn ní last year. Mo kí àwọn tí Ondo, àwọn Tomoluka. Mr. Jewari said, she even said Yoruba is no more in Nigeria. She's still holding Nigerian name and Nigerian passport to cap it all. She's still spending Nigeria. It is just a fool. Dugba Onitiri is just giving people false hope. Oda Benitoni, look, do you know, Tiba fe scam yin. Tiba ni mo le buying de London, pe ele wo London. Do you know that people will be coming to me and say, Omo, Baba ile be mi wo London. But eventually, emi kon immigration officer. Though Tiba te ni inside job ni be, eventually o ma board. So she's just diverted the real at interpreted àwọn ti bínú tán, àwọn interpreted do èmi náà ṣe bí àwọn ọmọ Lagos Island tó mọ̀ nǹkan kan irọ́ dẹ̀ ni o. Lẹ́yìn phase 2 àti Thomas àti Pákó àti Kálọ̀ Jamala ní phase 1 mo really mọ Lagos dáadáa. But mo mọ Jankara because ibẹ̀ ni ma ti lọ ń kírun mọ́ṣáláṣí kan wà níbẹ̀. Mo kí gbogbo ìgbàlá pátá. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń tiraka tẹ́ ń ṣiṣẹ́ kò easy ní Nigeria of today. Ìbéèrè tá ṣì ń béèrè ni pé Koiki, I saw a video where Baba said Tinubu is final. I know you don't take stock of. Let me come. Look, even okay. Let me read that first. I know where you want to go, but let me read it first. Say Koiki, this is coming from Mr. Dewu Mikao De John. Koiki, I saw a video where Baba say is final. Baba said Tinubu is the final. I know you don't take stock of analysis and reflect of what you are pushing for. I am worried on where you are heading. Let me come out and tell you this. See, Professor Banji Akintoye bá sọ pé Tinubu is final. Tọ́kì Tinubu pé congratulations. Kódà kó má tẹ̀ kí Tinubu àbí kó kí Tinubu. One thing a lot of you don't understand is that ṣé ẹ fẹ́ kí Bàbá Akintoye bá Tinubu jà ni? Torí pé à ń ṣe Yorùbá nation. How do you then want to negotiate your way out of Nigeria? Number one, I am a journalist. If you are waiting for United Nations to give us Yoruba nation or Biafra nation or Arewa nation, United Nations is as useless, write this down, as tissue paper. They don't have any say in the current 21st century situation in international and foreign policy. They've lost it completely. So if Baba Akintoye, going back to that, if Baba Akintoye say Tinubu Akiomawa Toshe Wole Akiomawa Tinubu Toshe Wole, how you doing, brother? How are you? You okay? Akiomawa Bola Tinubu Toshe the president. Bola Tinubu tó ń ṣèjọba lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ nísìn ẹ má ká ṣe wàhálà fún ẹ má ká da government ẹ̀rú. Definitely ó jẹ́ kẹ́yàn ọmọ Yorùbá mọ̀ pé number one, I need Tinubu because Tinubu wà níbẹ̀. Ó yàtọ̀ sí Buhari. Ó lè fetí kọ in tá ń sọ kó apply ẹ̀. But èmi personally sọ pé Tinubu ò lè ṣe jack shit. Irọ́ ló ń pa. But does that mean that we need to fight Tinubu because we want Yoruba nation? As a Yoruba man, number one, Yoruba ni Tinubu. Kò síbi tẹ́ fẹ́ ti sí. Òun ni current president. Ìyẹn ti late pé kò ní di president mọ́. Postman mi ló ṣe ń dé. Do I need to come down? Or you just drop it in the box? Do I need to come down? All right. Ẹ má bínú, mo ní láti 1 minute, I'm coming. So I'm going to play something. Mo ń padà bọ̀ láti wá ṣe explanation yẹn. So ẹ jẹ́ kíkọ fún yín ní kankan kí n máa play in the background quickly. Ẹ máa gbọ́ ilé lọ, mo ń bọ̀. Postman mi tó wà sálẹ̀. Mo ń bọ̀, ẹ máa gbọ́ ilé lọ.
That
ẹ máa gbọ́ lọ, mo ń bọ̀. Ẹ má bínú, mo ń
last
bọ̀.
8 years or thereabouts did virtually nothing, and I mean virtually nothing, our fight against terrorism. If anything, it promoted and enhanced our hardship as far as the fight against terrorism was concerned. It's unfortunate that we're talking about our number one citizen as at then, within the period of the last 8 years, a period which I refer to that Nigeria had no political leader. We saw all the lines of actions taken by the, political strategic level of decision making. We saw all the lines of action taken even from the presidency. We saw how ministers who had business or things to do with terrorists were made to remain in their positions as ministers. One was even in charge of our entire national data. We could go on and on and on. We allowed undue sentiments right from the presidency to be visited.
It might be now.
Purported plan or action against terrorism. You could read religion.
So, you
could read ethnic.
Lórí Baba Akintoye àti Tinubu kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ lè ṣe sí. Ọgbọ́n àti òye lànà afẹ́ fi gba Yorùbá nation. Ẹ fẹ́ jà àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́. So tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ jà ẹ máa fi ọgbọ́n àti òye ẹgbọ́n kan tí olóyè náà sọ. So gbogbo hype up tẹ́ ń fi pé Baba Akintoye olórí burúkú woman Dúpọ̀ Onítìrí ló dá gbogbo narrative yẹn sílẹ̀. Olóṣèlú ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún, olóṣèlú ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún kìnnìkan. Yes, wọ́n lè infiltrate wa. We saw Baba Professor Wale Adeniran. Mo kàn fi ṣe explanation yìí kó tó di pé mo lọ sálẹ̀. Mo ti gba parcel mi tí mo retí ojoojúmọ́ la máa ń gba parcel nílò yìí. It's a big business when you look into posting in abroad. So the word pé Baba Akintoye ó ń ṣe pẹ̀lú Tinubu. No, ṣé a fẹ́ ṣe pẹ̀lú Buhari ni? We gave Buhari a letter. Buhari was meant to respond to that letter and arrange us to have a meeting. So, kí lẹ wá mí pé Tinubu pé wọ́n ṣe pẹ̀lú Tinubu, ṣé a ṣe pẹ̀lú Buhari ni? We did with Buhari now. We wrote, I still have the letter. I have the copy of the letter. We sent a letter to President Muhammadu Buhari, dead or alive. What we did say in the letter, we explained every reason why the Yoruba wants to exit out of Nigeria. We also gave them the opportunity to set up a committee. Let me say this, as Scotland wants to exit UK, this country, they have a committee that is talking to both sides. Maybe you should go, maybe you shouldn't go. So the word that Baba Akintoye is trying to say that Tinubu is a good man, is not a good man. The case is that Baba Akintoye is negotiating with the government. Tinubu is just the government. It is not personality of Tinubu anymore. We never wrote Tinubu when Tinubu was not the president. We were speaking with the president. Tinubu is the current president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. There's nothing we can do to that. That is your own cup of tea. When we were saying that we should stop the election, some of you argue that 1 year kò ní ṣe election ní state kan, kò ní ṣe election ní state kan. Nígbà tá ní níjà. If we wanted to jà, a dá wàhálà sílẹ̀, a jó iná, a máa fi iná sí gbogbo building tó jẹ́ ti government, a jó gbogbo wá sísàlẹ̀. That means pé a ti dàlúrú nìyẹn. We did not go through that direction. That is the reason why they went to court. So some of you that come out and say, but you say there is not going to be election in some state. The question is, it is going to happen based on no fighting. Mr. Shonlawa Moki, Colitech Moki. So stop coming out and saying Baba Akintoye and Tinubu. You are all gullible to say that because we all know that Tinubu is the government that we will negotiate with. Even if we fight, they will still bring every one of us outside the shore of Nigeria to come and discuss why we want to leave Nigeria. Some of you don't even understand what foreign policy means. In relationship between us and the government. and the outside world, the international community. All you are saying is that Dupe Onitiri sọ pé, hey, wọ́n ti lọ di APC member ni wọ́n. No, nǹkan kan ni gbogbo yín ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀. Everybody was doing something before the Yoruba Nation movement. We have people in political party, we have people that are activists, we have people that are NGOs, and everybody came together, and we are now locking ourselves together. I guess you saw what happened in Ibadan. And follow me. Unless you must be seeing what happened in Ibadan. If you quick gbogbo mi wà ní Nigeria ní 36 states. Ẹ̀yin lẹ follow wa, tẹ́ bá ń follow wa ni ẹ mọ̀ pé in tó lọ ní Ìbàdàn, ọwọ́ Koiki ló wà. Wọ́n ní illegal mining ni. So I want us to be very, very careful. Tó bá dọ̀rọ̀ Baba Akintoye àti Tinubu, that is the stupid narrative to Dagboru woman, Dupe Onitiri. Dupe Onitiri nísìn, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń support ẹ̀, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń follow ẹ̀. Ẹni ẹ fẹ́ bá ṣe conference meeting. Pé ẹ máa wá síbi tó wà, ẹ fẹ́ wá bá ṣe conference meeting. Number one, ẹ lè rí. Ghost ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo ti rí látànà láti ń sọ yẹn bọ̀. Ghost ni Dupe Onitiri. I just heard the Ibadan explosion was a result of explosive, was illegal mining. Oh yeah, that's what governor said. Seyi Makinde said is a illegal mining. Do you agree with that? Do you believe that? I don't think so. So what we don't understand is that Dupe Onitiri came in with the impression that she wants to work along with every one of us. Èmi ò ní group o, èmi ò lẹ́gbẹ́. Kí ló mean pé wọ́n lẹ́gbẹ́? Oh, so how are you going to run the operation? Èmi ò ní group kankan. Okay, kò ní group. Òun kò máa dúró síbì kan, a kò máa sọ̀rọ̀, a máa pàṣẹ. Ṣé mọ̀ pé ọ̀rọ̀ táwa ń sọ gan sef, right? Do you know that some Yoruba people are just saying they play? Because they think that we are not going to determine their life for them. So this is a serious situation. There will be compromise. There will be negotiation. There will be war. There will be everything included in what we call movement. The same thing with country to country. Why do you think that some countries are not supporting Israel? They are not supporting Israel because they don't believe that what Israel is doing is right. They believe that Israel is committing genocide. That is why South Africa took Israel. Arab country, where Israel will see egg. Will they get any justice? 13 years. Bosnia, it was after 13 years, the egg shall make a decision. So if anybody is expecting any decision now between South Africa taking Israel to court, it will take another 10 years. Okay, I don't know why this one is not coming on while you know the tea hotspot connected. So let us say Dupe Onitiri knew the fact here ni negotiate pẹ̀lú government tó wà lórí ìjókòó. In tó bá ti mú yín pé ẹ fẹ́ negotiate, ẹ fẹ́ shut everything down. It does not matter how. Ẹ máa kó bọn jáde ní ìbọn gidi. Tá máa wà lójú títì. Tó bá bí sójà dá kó máa bọ̀, tá máa yìnbọn fúnra wa. Wà ní stage yẹn. So we are in the stage of campaign, and the campaign was peaceful. The rally were peaceful. I was in Nigeria. I was attending all the rallies from Ibadan to whatever that we were doing. But when she came, she told us that ọ̀nà mi tún wà. Ó gbé ọ̀nà mi wá, ọ̀nà kan wà. Tá bá ṣe báyìí. Okay. We all accepted it. We all worked with it. Just like many of you know, man, sọ pé Mr. Koiki, ẹlòmíà pé àná idea yín nínú ilé ló wà. But we worked with it. Some of you did not even know that we can push as much as what we pushed before she came in. And even after she came in, we are still pushing. That indicates that this structure, tí Baba Akintoye gbélé, ó strong. Àwọn ti sọ fún bàbá, ẹ change number yín, ẹ ṣe gbogbo jágbajàgba yẹn. Kí nìkan tí ìyá yìí ń sọ? Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ yóò kò ní fact, kò ní any evidence kankan nínú. Òun pé bàbá. Ìgbà tó wá pé bàbá. Bàbá wa lọ sọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn síta. Bàbá wa ṣe kinní kan. Let me say this. Gbogbo tó ń sọ yẹn, ó dàbí ẹni tó ń wá sympathy. Later, àwọn ìyá kan wà l'Amẹ́ríkà. Tẹ́ bá rí àwọn ìpè ńláńlá tó ń ṣe fáwọn ọmọ wọn. tó ń ṣàwà pé àwọn ò tẹ̀lé torí ó jọ́bìnrin wọ́n ní àbáwọn ilé ń ṣe èrè kí lẹ mean by that tó bá tẹ̀lé yẹn kankan tẹ̀lé Dúpẹ́ lórí platform tiwa ní Koikimedia we say to people leave her let her be doing what she's doing a máa pàdé lókè eléyìí ò fẹ́ yẹ ká pàdé lókè kankan bìkan kò ní kankan tó fẹ́ gbé wá sókè she was just deceiving ó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí mórí gbogbo wa ó fi ń gbára wa a gbà lọ síbí a gbà lọ sọ́hùn at the end of the day kò ní ground kankan ní Nàìjíríà bí ṣe bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí Dúpẹ́ Onítìrì kò ní àwọn ọmọ tó ń sọ pé wọ́n ń tẹ̀lé gan ní Nàìjíríà tó bá bí wọn dá ẹni kọ́ jáde báwa ṣe máa ń jáde nígbà yẹn wọ́ọ̀ tó bẹ́ẹ̀ ọlọ́pàá máa kó anybody ọlọ́pàá máa kó gbogbo wọn and they know that so all these Baba Akintoye kí Tinubu no ṣé wọ́n ní right láti kí Tinubu ni wọ́n ní right láti kí Tinubu now so why all this hype is because ntí Dúpẹ́ gbé wá bá yín tó crazy mind yín nìyẹn wọ́n ti gbowó wọ́n ti náwó wọ́n ti ṣe no paper la máa ná tẹ́lẹ̀ paper la máa ná ṣé nígbà tẹ́ à ń ṣe movement ẹ̀yin ò rí result owó tí a ná wọ́n ti gba 1 billion wọ́n ti náwó no owó kaná kọ́ lẹ fi dé ibi tá a dé nísìn it is all part of a propaganda to destroy the organic movement organic ni Baba Akintoye èyí tí Dúpẹ́ gbé wá fake ni kò sí nothing nínú ẹ̀ we thought that she had something when we were communicating with her we now realize that she's a fake woman ẹlẹ́mi ni mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ kọ déètì ní sílẹ̀ 17 lè ní a máa end ètò yìí ní láti wọnú lé ní sáà ti ṣe 1 hour ní láti lọ monitor nǹkan tó ń lọ ẹ tún kọ déètì ní sílẹ̀ èní ní 17 tó bá di next year kẹ́ sọ pé Koiki ní same year ní next year ní 2025 Koiki ó sọ pé ní 17th kò ní sí adelé àti interim government látọ̀dọ̀ Dúpẹ́ Onítìrì Dagboru woman ẹ kọ sílẹ̀ she knows that she's a bloody liar ẹni mi mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún she's a bloody liar irọ́ tọ́kọ ẹ̀ ọkọ̀ àwọn kan ti pè mí lẹ́yìn pé ta bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ Dúpẹ́ ká máa fẹ́ MKO sílẹ̀ ọkọ ẹ̀ náà parọ́ bí kò ṣe débi tó yẹ kó dé I will leave that like that the late MKO Abiola fúnra rẹ̀ náà parọ́ ní kò ṣe débi tó yẹ kó dé we are a new generation of campaigners àwa yàtọ̀ sáwọn tó ti ń bọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ tó ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà àwa serious tẹ́ bá dọ̀rọ̀ pa serious ẹni gbogbo àjọ wà mo ní èmi ni last man standing wàá ṣeré Mr. Gani Suraju ẹ copy video yìí ẹ screenshot ẹ tọ́jú ẹ pamọ́ Dúpẹ́ ò gbé adelé kankan wọlé irọ́ ló ń bẹ níbẹ̀ fàbú ni ó kàn ń gbé mind yín lọ sókè ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ń tẹ́ fẹ́ gbọ́ nìyẹn country ta fẹ́ gbà kò ń ṣorí òfurufú o kò ń ṣorí online tí wọ́n bá declare pé wọ́n declare country ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ secure territory yẹn kódà kò gbọ́dọ̀ sí plane kankan tó gbọ́dọ̀ fò lókè and that is what some of you need to understand. So my name is OLAYOMI KOIKI. Thank you so much for joining. The update so far from Ibadan, from what we are hearing as of this morning, is that it was an illegal mining. Remember to support, remember to share. Moki engineer, brother Mini engineer Dotty. Thanks so much. How you doing, sir? Moki our Jumi being pay, Moki Boboin, Abiba, Moki, and Timba Daruko, Emma Fishibino. I have to go now so that I can relax and do some other things because I have to continue. I'm not going to be on the Star Radio, like I said, because there's a lot of other engagement that I'm doing presently until further notice. So, but for now, I'll be in and out. I cannot tell you when I'm coming out. Get the notification. Family, Happy New Year for you. Moki gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá. Remember, tebari kankan tó wà tó ròyìn lójú nílé ẹ tètè pè àwọn security. Lọ́dọ̀ tiwa a ní say it sorted. Ṣèyí Mákindé náà sọ something like that lánàá tó ń sọ̀rọ̀. Tẹ́yìn bá fìpè wọ̀ ní gbọ́ yín. Tẹ́ ń rí kankan ẹ̀yẹn pé àwa mo bá ṣe máa kàn wọ́n ní kò wá gbọ́ nǹkan tá a máa sọ àá fáwọn sórí rìn. Responsibility governor ni pé kó tọ́jú yín security wise. Mr. Koiki àwọn ọmọ tó ń ṣe Yorùbá nation ẹ jẹ́ kó wọn wọnú igbó èmi ò kọ́ ọmọ kankan wọnú igbó kankan. Àwọn tí mo fẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀ nísìn ká gbọ́ Yorùbá nation ká sọ fún wọn báyìí security is expensive. Ní owó yẹn tẹ̀ tí ìdánwò ta fẹ́ fi ṣe media ẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ owó security ẹmọ ẹ̀ tó ń ta AK-47 kankan owó mídíà àtowó awareness ní kákọ́ sì máa wá tẹ́ bá ní ẹ fẹ́ da ìlú rú ẹ̀ tẹ́ nídìí ìbọn a kàn nídìí 2 million people níta Ìgbòho nìkan dẹ̀ ló ní kọ́kọ́rọ́ yẹn lọ́wọ́ tó bá rò pé lọ́ni mò ń pa tó bá di next month kó wá wo èrò tó máa tẹ̀lé olóyè lọ sọ́dọ̀ òkú ìyá wọn ní Ìgbòho town ìwọ wá wo èrò wà wá mọ̀ pé lóòótọ́ là ń sọ wọ́n ti ra aṣọ bíi dìbà àwọn èèyàn sì ń pè pé Mr. kódà bá ṣe ń gbọ́ wọn ní kò sáṣọ mọ́ mo ṣe ń gbọ́ dàpọ̀ ní kó tún roll out another one bọ́ńdù bọ́n àwọn èèyàn ti ra aṣọ bíi dìbà àwọn kan ní ẹ wọ́n ní politician bọ̀ náà kí ni ká ṣe ká stop politician tó máa wá mo gbọ́ dí o ṣe Fálétílé bomb bastard bàbá burúkú tó náà lọ sí United Nations àjọ wà ní group kan reason mi rẹ̀ ṣe wà ní group yẹn ni pé ẹni tó ní group yẹn UK lọ́wọ́ councillor ni mo dẹ̀ respect wọn gan ó wá gbọ́ díò kan wọlé lánàá èmi ò ní play àwọn díò dàgbàjàgbà ó ní ẹni ẹ̀ wá ní ẹ wọ́n náà ń ṣe yọ́ fẹ́ ṣe ìkú ìyá Ìgbòho àwọn oníkan máa ń ṣòkú but wọ́n wá ṣe pósítà wọ́n wá kó gbogbo olóṣèlú sí wọ́n kó chief imam sínú ẹ̀ wọ́n kó ìyá jagun sínú ẹ̀ àti àwòrò ṣàṣà ẹ̀yin wèrè ní gbogbo yín níṣẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ Adéyẹmọ good or bad ni máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ good or bad because ó ti degungun ẹja sí yín lọ́rùn tó bá wọn gbogbo gọ́vnọ̀ ta invite kọ́ wá tọ́ọ̀bá lè wà kọ́ rán deputy wọn wá tí deputy wọn bá lè wà kọ́ rán speaker wá gbogbo wọn la invite kọ́ máa bọ̀ ní Ìgbòho town Yorùbá nation kò ní kankan ṣe pẹ̀lú à ń lọ sìnkú ìyá Ìgbòho tí àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá pa tó àwọn alápàyà yẹn so that means pé àwọn gọ́vnọ̀ ṣé wọ́n kì í ṣọmọ Yorùbá àwọn olóṣèlú ṣé wọ́n kì í ṣọmọ Yorùbá tó bá wù wọ́n kó support Yorùbá nation ìyẹn stop movement tásìkò bá tó bí a politician mi gan ṣe máa sá kúrò nílùú àìtí dé stage yẹn stage tá a ṣe wà step by step ni èmi OLAYOMI KOIKI mo lèmi ni last man standing yín tẹ bá ti ń sùn màmá kàn yín níkò tó bá rò pé ti gba country tó bá bí ẹ̀dá ìwọ lọ́nà pé a ti gba country a ti wà nínú Yorùbá land má wàá mú passport débẹ̀ má mú international passport débẹ̀ tó o bá tiẹ̀ mọ́lé á kù díẹ̀ tó o bá tẹ̀ wá nú ẹ̀ á kù díẹ̀ don't be deceived ṣòro àwọn tó wà ní diaspora tó náà ti gba country àwọn wèrè tó ń bára wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ ò lè wálé kò níwèé Koiki ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ Marcus kò lè travel kúrò ní Turkey kò ní paper tó lè fi kúrò ní Turkey gbogbo ẹnu mo fi sọ ẹni mi ni mo sọ fún ẹ copy ẹ kẹ send ẹ sí tó bá níwèé tó fẹ́ fi kúrò ní Turkey ẹni kó jáde kó ṣeré lọ sí ìlú míì kó lọ sí Dubai kó lọ Dubai àárá tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì fún kó ṣeré lọ Dubai tó bá dé airport wọn kó fídíò pé Koiki olóhùn ò níwèé tóun máa fi jáde ìlú tó wà yẹn wọ́n kàn fún ní status kó jókòó sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kódà kò likely pé wọ́n fún níwèé tó fi ń ṣiṣẹ́ renewal ló máa ń ṣe ní Turkey just like bó ṣe ń ṣe ní Dubai tí Dubai tẹ̀ máa ń fún yín ní work permit Turkey òun rálẹ̀ fún wọn ní work permit gbogbo jagbajagba tó ń sọ lórí social media yẹn kódà àwọn ará Turkey government wọ́n mọ̀ torí kò register sí Turkey it's not a registered person kò ń ṣe media ló ń ṣe internet blogging ló ń ṣe kò dẹ̀ sí nǹkan kan tó ń pè ní ìjìnlẹ̀ FM tó ní frequency it is called MixLR awareness ló ń ṣe as far as I'm concerned kódà mo tún challenge ẹ̀ ní local government tó ti bí àbí tó ti bí àwọn parent ẹ̀ ẹni kọ́ lọ pé Yorùbá nation níbẹ̀ bóyá wọ́n máa dá wọn lóhùn because at the end of the day how you doing what happen you're not going to school oh you're not going okay all right you still look like the one like a 16-year-old you're 19 so you're going to uni then no so technical so what are you doing then oh you're working okay then all right safe ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan tó sọ ọmọ 19 years old neighbor mi mo ní kò lọ sí school ni when I don't go to school o lọ school báwo how old are you 19 o lọ university ó ní no òun ṣiṣẹ́ irú yẹn nísìn àwa gun Mercedes ìwọ tó wà ní Nàìjíríà ọmọ 19 ni mo bá sọ̀rọ̀ 19 years old neighbor mi tó wọn lápá o lọ sí school ni ó náà wọn lọ sí school kí ló dé ó náà wọn ṣe ní school mọ́ university nǹkan náà wọn lọ ó náà wọn ṣiṣẹ́ ó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ó mówó wọlé sórí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nílé ọmọ 19 years old ìwọ wà ní university ó rí kankan tó ń ṣe This is why we are saying that Nigeria is a country. Ọmọ yẹn nísìn á lọ wo football. Only British passport. You are now wàá máa compare rẹ pẹ̀lú wọn. Break up Nigeria to save life. The last comment is going to come from Mr. Biodun Wani. From Cotonou, Benin Republic will never be better till we divide. Yoruba must go. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Ẹni tó bá ní kí Yorùbá kó má pè. Lè pè ta fi ṣe fún yín. Wọ́n ti ní kí yé máa ṣe pè mọ́. Pé kí n fi sílẹ̀. Bó ká máa educate yín. But tó bá listen sí diaspora tó ń sọ fún yín pé Nàìjíríà máa da. Sọ fún wọn pé kó padà wá sílé. That's all. Tó bá ti lè padà wá sílé. Forget it. Peter Pan, thank you so much. Mo kí ìyá mi, mo kí àwọn ìyàwó mi, mo kí àwọn ọmọ, mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ wa. Ẹ support platform wa. Ẹ má fi wá sílẹ̀ nínú àdúrà torí pé ìtagbédá ní spiritual warfare ni. Gbogbo ẹ máa kà nínú ìwé mi lọ́jọ́ iwájú or a full documentary tí máa ṣe. But for now, ẹ̀yin ayé à ń bẹ̀ yín ni ẹ tú ilẹ̀ Yorùbá sílẹ̀ ká lè tẹ̀síwájú. Nàìjíríà ó ti tán lójú òfurufú. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá ní kò tí tàn ìwọ náà bá inner carcass Elédùmarè spirit ẹ ti Jésù tànábì bá sọ̀rọ̀ pé kó fún ẹ ní whether there is still a country tó ń pè Nigeria. It is dead, dead, dead. Yoruba nation, no going back. We are not joking. Ẹ pàdé wa ní ìlú Ìgbòho. Ṣé mi máa wá? Ẹ ṣáà pàdé wa ní ìlú Ìgbòho. Ṣé Ìgbòho máa wá? Security question nìyẹn. I don't answer that on the social media. But ṣé Koiki máa wá? Security question ni. Gbogbo lóye, I'm a public figure. But mo ní ẹ pàdé wa. Mo ní ẹ pàdé èèyàn kan. Mo ní ẹ pàdé gbogbo wa ní Ìgbòho ní 22, 23rd. Ó máa lárinrin, ó máa dùn láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Thank you so much. God bless you all. God bless Yoruba land. God bless Biafra. God bless Arewa people. God bless the Middle Belt. God bless the Scottish. God bless the Ambazonia. God will never bless Nigeria. Bye for now.